Damn, I haven't recorded a YouTube video in a minute, so welcome back to the channel. In fact, I think this is probably my first video in a long while. So many people ask me some questions. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure to check it out. I'm going to answer some questions in this video, get to know me a little bit. Why not make it a little easy video for me, because I haven't did YouTube in a long while. Today is nothing really planned, nothing's going on, so I'm going to answer the questions that the people are asking. Question number one, what do I do for a living? Probably one of the most common questions I get asked. So as of now, I'm in Saudi Arabia. If you don't follow me on social media, you probably won't know that, but I am currently in Saudi Arabia and I do social media for work. That is my job. I like to joke with people saying like I'm an F1 rider or a F1 driver or golfer, but actually I do social media. However, I am currently looking for something a bit more stable in Saudi Arabia in the fitness and football background. So I have a background in sports and a background in fitness. This is a crazy question. Why don't you get a Saudi wife before you leave? I mean, I don't think it's as simple as that, brother. It doesn't matter about getting a Saudi wife, getting a wife in general. I don't think it's that easy. Easier said than done. One, mafi flus. Ana mafi flus. I don't have the flus for that. And two, I think I'm still young. I'm not looking to get married as of right now, to be honest. I'm looking to travel, secure myself, become more confident in myself. Having a wife, having a girlfriend, you have to be, stable. You have to be there and you have to be present. And I feel like right now in my life that just with travel, with different types of work, my job, social media, it's hard to connect with people in that aspect, like a wife, girlfriend, and I feel like it just wouldn't be beneficial. How long do I plan on staying in Saudi Arabia? Good question, and the answer is I really don't know. I go back to Oman in a couple of weeks, and I'll go from there. I would love to stay in Saudi Arabia long term because I have a plan on I want to travel the whole lot of Saudi Arabia and document it for you guys, as well as I'm learning Arabic, for those who don't know. What? What's wrong with you? What? He is always crying. Yeah, so I'm learning Arabic and I want to become fluent in Arabic. So I feel like being in a country like that speaks Arabic, of course, makes the most sense. But the honest answer is I don't know. I just go with the flow. That's my whole life. I literally just go with the flow. So I don't know how long I would like to be in Saudi Arabia. But I love it. And I'm enjoying every moment of it. And it's amazing. Why do I support Al Hilal? Because one, it's the best team in Saudi Arabia. How it came about was I moved to Saudi Arabia like 9 months ago, and I came and obviously I did a video on like what's the best teams in Saudi Arabia because I didn't know, and it was like Nasser, Etihad, Al Ahly, and Al Hilal. So what happened is I was in Riyadh Park Mall and I picked up a Hilal jersey and an Etihad jersey. And I was like, an Al Hilal jersey and a Nasser jersey. Posted it on TikTok and was like, what's the best jersey? Which one should I pick up? And most of the comments was blue. So I became a Hilali fan. And ever since, I've been to a couple of games. I have the flag. I have a couple of jerseys in there. I just love the team. We'll have another flag over here. I'm just a Hilali fan. I support the team and I want to see them win. And for those who don't know, football in Saudi Arabia is becoming massive and I want to just be a part of a team, and I chose Hilal because Hilal is the best team in Saudi Arabia. How's the dating scene in Saudi Arabia? I think it's okay. I've been on a couple of dates myself. Like I said, it's not really a priority for me to be getting into kind of a relationship like that, so it's not for say something that I have interest in, but it's not as easy and it's not as hard as people expect. You can go on dates. They have the likes of the apps here, the Tinders, the Bumbles and stuff like that. It is normal here still. In terms of Saudi women going out with expats, I don't know fully. I do have a couple of friends who are Saudi women and they go out with expats, and I have a lot of expat friends who are going out with Saudi women. So I'd say it's normal. It's becoming more normal, at least. I myself have been on a few dates with some Saudi women, and there's no difference. They're amazing people. They like to just have a good time, same as me. So how bad was my ACL injury and how long was I out? So I actually tore it in I actually tore it and I didn't know I tore it playing a football game in Oman. So for those who don't know, I travel and I go and play some football with random people, like in Saudi and Oman. And I tore it. I injured it playing a game, but I went to the hospital and he said like there was some. Firstly, I didn't get the X-ray because it was very, very expensive and I didn't have the flus, so I didn't know until I came to Riyadh like 4 months later, 4 months later, and then I went to a place to check it fully with a scanner, MRI and all like that, and they said it was partially torn. So I partially torn my ACL like 6 months ago in Oman, and I didn't know about it really. I knew it was very, very painful, and I knew it was an injury that I've never felt before because I play sports, so I know if something's not going on. And essentially, it recovered itself. It's still recovering at the moment, hasn't fully recovered, probably at about 60% to be honest. But I tore it playing football, and it's still on the recovery. And yeah, inshallah, in another 2 months or so, it will recover. Just on the way to grow and grab a coffee, but can we appreciate the houses in Saudi Arabia? Just crazy. Sun is obviously coming back out, the weather is starting to change. I am sweating. Yes, I am wearing bottoms because I just like it. It feels more comfortable. For anyone that wants to know what the roads are like in Saudi Arabia, one side you got a lot of building. They're constantly building in Saudi Arabia, which is amazing. Then the other side you have some beautiful houses, which are absolutely insane, of course. But Saudi Arabia is investing a lot in infrastructure, and they're building constantly, which is amazing. It's why I love Saudi Arabia. On one side you have amazing houses, and on the other you have constant construction. Thank you. If you all know, cafes in Saudi Arabia are on a different level. So we picked up a V60 and some pecan bites, just because I'm just in the mood for it's starting to get hot outside now, so I need the V60. The biggest difference I can say about cafes here in Saudi Arabia is cafes in Europe are just like you go grab a coffee and go to work kind of thing, or you just need a little hit. In Saudi Arabia, cafes are like hangout spots. You chill, you talk to people, you meet people. It's empty now obviously because it's like 4 p.m, but later on in the day, especially on the weekends, this place would be full and it would just be people sitting there, men, women, having coffee, chatting. So coffee shops in Saudi Arabia are hangout spots. Coffee shops in Europe are just like quick grab and go. And just like that. So one of the questions I got asked is, do I miss my family? And what do they think about me traveling? So I don't actually talk to my family that much, Saraha. I haven't talked to my family in a long, long while. Family is a sensitive subject. In terms of do I miss Ireland? No, not really. Ireland is a beautiful country, just not somewhere where I want to live. Family for me is difficult. Not that I don't love them and stuff like that, of course I do, but they just never really been there for me. So I'm just trying to find my own way in the journey, and I understand that family is like a big thing, especially in the Arab culture and stuff like that. And the common question, and the common thing that people say, would you not reach out and just try to respond to them? But it's a lot more difficult to say than actually do it. So by the way, V60 is amazing. But so it's sad to say, but I don't really miss them. I think I've spent most of my time in Saudi Arabia in cafes, eating little dates and drinking V60. So when you come to Saudi Arabia, you'll probably spend also the majority of your time in cafes. For anyone that cares, the price of a coffee, a V60 in Saudi Arabia at the moment is 21 riyals, which is about €5. Yeah, Allah. I just saw the number plate on the back of a car. For those who don't know, number plates in the Middle East are like a power thing. The number on the back of that car was number 3, which is incredibly expensive. It's probably worth more than the car. So I actually have a question. Obviously number plates are expensive and they're like a symbol here, but I know in the UAE, Dubai, like phone numbers are also very, very expensive. Is that the same as Saudi Arabia? Are phone numbers expensive here also? That I don't know the answer to. Someone needs to let me know. This is a Saudi Arabian banquet hall. So they have the likes of weddings. They have the likes of wedding ceremonies in there, I believe. This one is beautiful. It's actually super big. The size of that is crazy. And fun fact, I've actually been to one before, a Saudi wedding, and it was unique. A lot different than a normal European wedding, but a fun experience nonetheless. I'm actually learning Arabic at the moment.
Are you?
Yeah.
You speak good Arabic.
شوية الحمد لله. أنت كيف حالك؟ شلونك؟ أمورك طيبة؟ Irish, yeah. إيرلندا. Saudi, صح? You go to the gym, yeah. But this is a while back.
MashaAllah.
Shukran.
You know what MashaAllah?
Yeah, of course. God willing, no. Like, well done. You say mashallah because it means you're not jealous, though, sir. You want it. I heard this before.
You say MashaAllah.
Mashallah for your car, mashallah for your business. Married,
I'm
engaged.
engaged. I've been married in 5 months.
5 months.
So I have 5 months.
Do I say mabruk? Jadawi, sir? Hey, I've been to Jeddah. The beach is nice. The beach. See, that's how friendly the Saudi Arabian people are. Just literally met a guy who works at a big high company, and you just build connections. And he's lovely to talk to. Let's hang out. Let's go to the gym. He's getting married in 5 months. He wants to get into shape. He saw my Instagram and he saw that I'm in shape, and it's fun. All of fun. Pump it up, please. We're gonna pick up a football. They have some footballs there. Ken, Hamstash. And I want to pick up a energy drink, but I don't want too much on the sugar because I'll open the fridge. C4. This is their popular drink here. They use Code Red, but I think I might go with when Abe coming to Saudi Arabia and buying energy drinks and footballs. That's what I'm doing. Look. Why do you travel to Saudi Arabia? Just so I can buy a football and an energy drink. I just bought a football and there's a goddamn free football right there. Could have just took it. Could have took that football. Just bought one for 15 reals, ham stash. I'm gonna go back and play some football. Hayakallah. Again, like look at some of these houses. Look at that. Crazy. And that one right there. Yeah, that one right there, mashallah. Mashallah, mashallah, mashallah. Look at that. That's the neighborhood I live in. Crazy. Look how beautiful that is. A game of football in that park. Crazy. You just can't beat that. Look at this. Saudi Arabia, Yaki. Saudi Arabia. Good morning. I think it is the day after. I'm gonna end this video here. I'm just about to collect my coffee, but wow. How much? 12 cups. Oh, the weather in Saudi Arabia, as you can see, it is getting hot. It is getting hot now, guys. So just like that, I'm going to drink my coffee. I'm going to end this video here. I will try to do some more videos as people requested, and they want to see actually more YouTube videos. I just don't know what to document, I suppose.